Never Stop Learning, week 213. We're going to take a quick look at tool enhancements in Adobe Illustrator version 19. Alright, so the first enhancement I want to talk about is going to be for the pencil tool. I'm going to hit the N key on my keyboard and that's going to activate the pencil tool for me. Now that I've got it activated, I'm just going to click and drag to draw out a basic path. And then when I get back towards the starting point, before I cross it, I'm going to release. Alright, so now I've drawn out an open path and notice there's no auto joining going on here. It's just an open path. Alright, I'm going to delete that and show you guys what's going on in the background. Now because I have this tool activated, I can hit return on my keyboard and that's going to bring up the pencil tool options. I could also come over here to the tools panel and just double click on the pencil tool. Alright, now over here towards the middle, you're going to see the new enhancement. So the new enhancement for the pencil tool is that you could turn off auto close paths. So I'm going to click on this guy here that says close paths when ends are within, and right here it says 15 pixels. You could increase or decrease this value if you need to for your specific document, but for me 15 pixels is going to work out great. I'm going to click OK to accept that, and now when I draw out a similar path, check this out. I'm going to get close to the start point, and then my cursor is going to change, and when I release, it automatically joins this path for me. Alright, so the enhancement for the pencil tool again is going to be that you could turn off auto joining. I'm going to delete that, and now let's talk about the shape builder tool. Before I do that, I'm going to draw out a couple basic shapes here. Something like this in the middle, upper right, just another ellipse, and then upper left, another ellipse over here, a little bit different size. There you go. So I'm going to select all three of these shapes, and now I want to activate the shape builder tool. So Shift M on your keyboard is going to activate the shape builder tool for you. Now the way it worked in previous versions was you would click and drag and you would draw out a straight segment. Now in this version you could actually draw out free-form shapes, which is going to allow you to introduce more shapes easier. So that's going to speed up your workflow when you're working with the shape builder tool. Alright, so delete that and switch over to a different artboard. Now the last enhancements have to do with this guy over here at the top of the tools panel, which is the Curvature Tool. Alright, this guy's done some growing up, and what I mean by that is it has one of its own preferences now. If I hit Command K to bring up the preferences, take a look over here on the left, Selection and Anchor Display. Clicking on that is going to let us see this feature way over here at the bottom. Enable rubber band for the pen tool and the curvature tool. So in previous versions, the rubber band settings were just for the pen tool and they would also be applied to the curvature tool. In this version, the curvature tool's rubber band settings are independent of the pen tool. So you could have either one on or off however you want in any combination. Alright, I'm going to hit cancel to get out of that because I like them both on. And the last enhancements have to do with open paths and the curvature tool. So here at the top, I'm going to click once to target that guy. I like that I didn't have to switch tools. I'm able to just click on it once and activate it. And it's showing me with the rubber band that it wants to continue on in this direction. Now that makes sense because I laid these guys out starting at the top, number 1, over here number 2, 3, 4, and then the 5th one over here at the bottom. So it just wants to continue on the same direction. One of the new enhancements is you could actually switch endpoints. So I'm going to hit escape, click on this endpoint. Now we're working with the top section. Alright, another enhancement is that you could join these two open paths. So I'm going to click over here on this open path, and now they've been joined. Alright, again, the enhancement is you could switch endpoints. So I'm going to hit escape, click over here, and then you could continue on drawing. Alright, I'm going to switch up the appearance on this guy a little bit, make a couple of changes right here, reposition, and there you have it, folks. That's a quick look at the tool enhancements for Adobe Illustrator version 19.